So what's up, YouTube? We're back again. It's Combat Talk episode 4, and it's going to be a really, really good episode. We're actually at our new set now. We're back at school at East Carolina, and we're at our new apartment. So we welcome you guys. As you can see, it's a different set, and it's going to be an interesting episode today. We have a lot to talk about. A lot is actually going on in the UFC world right now.
Yeah, a lot of big things, a lot of good things.
I just saw GSP is now going to be a commentator.
Which I love, dude. I think that's awesome. I think it's great. I think he's the greatest fighter to ever do it. You know, never had a scandal with PEDs, avenged all his losses dominantly. I mean, two-weight world champion. I love that they're bringing him back into the picture.
Honestly, when I first saw the picture, I thought like it was a troll thing. I saw it on Michael Bisping's Instagram.
I agree.
I thought he was trolling, bro. That's why when you told me like, oh yeah, it's actually real, he's going to be a commentator, then I was like, oh shit.
No, I thought it was fake too. I'd love to see them put him and Bisping together for a show.
I don't know, bro. I think GSP though, he's kind of like a robot, bro. He's kind of stiff. I don't know if he's going to be like entertaining like that.
I agree. I mean, I think it'll be interesting.
I've seen some of his videos on Instagram, bro, and he's always like kind of like robotic, bro. It's always like, it's kind of like if someone's telling him the
Yeah, it's the accent, but I mean, he has funny moments. I mean, he's had some good moments, but I think also depends on who he works with. I think if he has like DC or Bisping, another fighter with a strong personality, they could bring some fun out of him. I think they'd be a good combo.
Because if you look at like Bisping, you know, he's got that cocky British attitude. You look at DC, he's got that like funny, like, I don't want to say fat guy vibe, but like, you know the funny like big
guy vibe, the funny big guy vibe, yeah.
And then you get like GSP, like what, dude?
Yeah, but he could also be with Rogan, who's very knowledgeable. I mean, we'll see. I mean, there's only really one way to find out. We can't really judge him until he starts.
I guess, okay.
But I'm curious to know what card he starts with.
Do you think he's gonna actually fight Khabib though?
I don't know. I'd love to see it. I think that's the only fight he comes back for at 155. He did a practice cut. He made 155. I think if it's 100% Khabib's last fight, I think they do it because it's the vacant title anyway, but it's only if they can't get the Conor fight. I think if it's either Conor 2 or GSP.
So you think it's going to be Conor Khabib first before Khabib GSP?
No, I think Khabib after Gaethje has one fight left, and it's either Conor or GSP, but they're going to try to do Conor. If they can't get Conor done, then they'll do GSP. But Conor 2 is the number one fight they want to do right now.
Would you say Conor and Khabib would make more money, or would you say Khabib and GSP would make more money?
Conor fighting a Brew would make more money than anything right now.
I agree with that. So personally, since obviously the UFC is a business, I think that's like the first fight they'll probably go for because it's going to be a cash cow type fight. And you never know with McGregor. He's always retiring. Always retiring. Always
retiring. It's not real. It's
real. Getting old.
He's still number 4 in the lightweight.
I mean, it would definitely be like a huge fight. Definitely, probably the biggest in.
Oh yeah. Khabib Conor 2 is the biggest fight. Yeah, hands down.
Because
easily.
Conor's such a star in the UFC right now. I feel like.
And Khabib, since the Conor fight blew up, I mean, Khabib's number 2, number 3.
Dude, like the whole of Russia's behind him.
Yeah, I mean, Khabib's easily top 3 biggest star in the UFC right now.
Speaking of big stars, I actually want to discuss with you a star that's actually on the come up right now. He's got a lot of hype behind him. We've seen him. He's on the card this weekend.
Fighting this weekend. He originally wasn't the co-main. They made him the co-main. Sean Omalley.
We've seen him with the bright colored hair, the pride. We've seen him. Isn't he dyeing his hair the Ecuadorian?
Well, he already dyed his hair the Ecuadorian. Yeah, well, because his opponent, Marlon Vera, Chico, he's Ecuadorian. He's the only Ecuadorian on the roster right now, and he actually dyed his hair. Yeah, the Ecuadorian flag. He said, "I'm gonna dye my hair the Ecuadorian flag and knock this guy out in the first." Very ballsy. Very ballsy. But I like it.
Honestly, dude, I love Omalley, but at the same time, I've been one of the guys to jump on the hype train of like previous fighters, for example, Edmund Shabazian. I jumped on that hype train.
Yes, you did.
And look at what Derek Brunson did to him. Pretty much disaster class, in my opinion. But anyway, we're not there. Now, Sean Omalley, he's undefeated. He's got his stock right now is rising in the UFC.
Very high. He's the biggest prospect right now in the UFC for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'd say he's the next, like, I don't want to say Conor because nobody's going to reach that level, like, I don't think. But he's definitely like the next, like, Adesanya type star.
He has to win, though. That's the key. With this business, especially in the shoes that O'Malley's in, Omalley is in a must-win situation because the amount of shit that he talks and the amount of hype that he brings and what he does, he has to win. And this is the first ranked opponent in the bantamweight division that he's fighting. I think Chico's ranked 13 or 14. So I mean, it is serious competition. So I mean, if Omalley can win this fight, especially in the dominant way that he's saying he's going to, I mean, and he's the co-main on a massive card. I mean, like this is his moment. This is, I mean, this is a real big test for him. I'll start joining the hype if he really can dominantly beat Marlon.
One thing I can say is though that like in the UFC or like just in the fight game in general, like as quickly as you rise up, it's probably like 10 times quicker how quickly you fall.
How quickly you fall. I agree, 100%.
Everyone's always hyping you up. All these fights, probably get like a 10-fight unbeaten run, and like everyone's just going crazy about you. As soon as you lose, it's silent. It's dead. Like nobody says a word.
Look at Aspen Ladd, Macy Barber.
Dude,
I mean,
everyone like, dude, nobody even talks about like Ronda Rousey even anymore because she got beat and she kind of left. But
I mean, she got her shit kicked in and just bounced.
Like literally, it's just a matter of time before you lose, pretty much. Because I feel like at some point everyone loses. So I think,
unless you're GSP, you know, GSP's the only one who really said, and possibly DC, depending on this weekend. That's like, I'm gonna go out on top.
Yeah.
Think about it, if DC sticks around for a couple more fights. Like he's gonna lose eventually. It's just Father Time. You know, no one beats Father Time.
But there's this thing like I want to say it's like the Mayweather syndrome, where like a lot of like combat sports like fighters now are like given hype for like having an unbeaten run, and I feel like for me the true sign of a champion is like being able to lose and like go down and like come back again and like regain the glory. You know what I mean? Like the whole unbeaten run. Yes, like we've seen it in Mayweather, who retired. He's a boxer, I know, but you know what I mean? How like everyone's like wanting to just be unbeaten. It's like the number one priority is being, but like you could take a loss, but the sign of a true champion is being able to take a loss and come back again.
I agree. Because boxing, that's just the boxing syndrome overall. If you're not undefeated, like it's so hard because that boxing, you know, it's so hard to get a fight. Do you know how hard it's going to be to get Joshua and Fury to get like? I mean, boxing, you never really get the fight that you want. It's very rare you get the fight you want. Where UFC or MMA, you always get the fight that you want. Like they always, no matter what the record is, you know, I mean, it's just a completely different business and a different landscape.
Speaking of fights that we want.
Yes, I mean, we were waiting over a year for the finale.
The trilogy. Stipe Miocic versus Daniel Cormier. The whole MMA world has been waiting for this.
Part 3.
I've personally been waiting for this. I know he's been waiting for this. He's probably not going to sleep on like Thursday or Friday just because he's going to be thinking about the fight. Like, I know you're a DC fan, right?
I like Stipe a lot too, but dude, I'm really rooting for DC on this one. I mean, this fight could go either way. I mean, honestly, if future me told me either one of them won in whichever particular fashion, it wouldn't shock me. I mean, the odds, they're dead even, minus 112 to minus 112. I mean, but I'm rooting for DC on this, man. He deserves it. I want him to go out, you know.
Right now, I feel like the universe wants DC to win. Like, everyone wants DC to win, especially because he's going to go out and he can go out on top. And he's going to, if he wins this, he's going to pretty much move to like legendary status, like in the UFC. But at the same time, we have to be realistic. Stipe Miocic is the current world heavyweight champion.
Stipe's no joke, dude. Stipe is no joke.
He took him out the last time. He took him out clean.
I mean, dude, that adjustment he made with the body shots.
Dude.
I mean, it was all DC up until that point. I mean, DC was really, you know, but DC, he started fighting sloppy. He got too confident. He was walking with his hands down. He got in love with his striking, where DC's a wrestler.
Yeah. To be honest, I kind of felt like during that fight, DC like kind of looked a bit tired towards like the third round.
Yeah.
To be honest, because you kind of saw him slow down. I get his hands were down, maybe because he wasn't expecting any shots, but his hands were down. You should
he's moving around 240.
Yeah,
I mean.
and I was watching his like fight preview or whatever, and he was talking about like how before that fight he actually was so busy that he wasn't actually like training properly. Like he had like a million other things to do. Obviously he was the champion, so obviously he's gonna be busy, media, advertise. Like he's just gonna be.
I think he underestimated Stipe too. I think he took Stipe for granted.
He also spoke about how his back was messed up, which is something that he never really spoke about before the fight.
He said the morning of that he sneezed and he actually pulled his back out. Like he was close to pulling out.
So, I mean, I get that he lost, and like some people might look at it as an excuse, but like it is DC after all.
I mean, it is. I mean, I'm not saying DC obviously is one of the best ever. Easily. But look at Ben Askren. Ben Askren said, "I'm not making excuse. but, my hip was bad. Like all these fighters, my foot was bad. Like every time they lose, there's just something that was holding them back, and now in their new whatever, but now I'm fine now. You're going to see a different beast, a different animal.
Yeah.
The best one. I've had the best training camp of my life. That's what they all say.
I mean, everyone has the best training
I've
camp.
had the best training camp of my life. That's what Gustafsson said before he lost to Verdum. So, I mean, you kind of have to actions speak louder than words in this business, and you just have to see how they perform this Saturday.
Personally, I want DC to win just because I feel like it would be better for him and like just better for the sport in general. But at the same time, I feel like Stipe is just that monkey you can't get off your back. Like, you try as hard as you can, but you just can't. And I can see Stipe like knocking him out.
Oh, for sure. I mean, we've seen it before. I mean, look, they're both some of the greatest mixed martial artists to ever walk the earth. I mean, whoever wins obviously deserves it. I like both guys. It's just knowing that this is DC's last ride. Everything DC's given to the MMA community and the MMA world and just us fans, and all the BS he went through with Jones and just everything, just DC's history. I would just love to see DC win this one. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But I would love to see it.
So, okay, going into strategy, actually, I want to know what do you expect from DC? Like, what do you expect him? What do you think is going to give him the best chance to win the fight?
I think with the smaller cage, you're going to see a lot of wrestling. I think DC's a superior wrestler. I think Stipe has a superior boxing. I think DC underestimated Stipe's power in the second fight, and I think you're going to see a lot more wrestling from DC.
Because I feel like as much as you're going to see a lot of wrestling, I think Stipe is probably going to be way more prepared for wrestling now more than ever. Now that he knows that like I actually knocked him out the last time and he didn't wrestle me, so he's probably going to be looking to see that DC is going to try use a different strategy this time.
And it's a smaller cage.
And another thing is, the last fight, personally, I felt like DC was winning that fight up until
he stopped wrestling.
Even before, like, just stand up. Like, I felt like he was outstriking Miocic, in my opinion.
I think the first and second round was all DC.
It was all
the third round, it was still DC, I think, but I think DC was up 3-0 going into the fourth.
DC was definitely putting the pressure on. Like,
but Stipe was looking. Then that fourth round, I mean, Stipe just adjusted. He got that body shot in. DC didn't know what to do, and it was over. I mean, I think it was in the double digits amount of body shots he ate before.
I think it was like 13.
Yeah, before Stipe actually hit him clean.
Yeah, and I was also watching that UFC like show where they actually preview the fighters, and they show like their homes and their families, and Stipe was actually talking about how as soon as he hit that first body shot, he knew like the fight was done. Like he said, like in his mind, he knew like he landed it clean, and he knew like he saw like DC's facial expression, and he knew like the fight was in the bag. He just had to keep going for the body. That's why he didn't stop. He just kept going for it. Just kept faking, going up a little bit, and then just like body shots, and eventually like
yes. I mean, there's only so many.
The head opened up, and I feel like with that size frame, it's a big target. It's a big target.
It's a big target. The fact that he ate like what 13 of them. I mean, not many fighters could even eat one of those.
I think DC might come in a little less heavy this time around, just because of that. I think personally, he's going to be a bit fearful of.
I think they're both going to come in pretty light. I don't think Stipe is going to be 230 like he was in the second fight. I think between 230 235. But I think this time around, I think you're going to see DC be out of the trilogy at least the lightest he's been.
Yeah. Also, I think the fight is definitely going to be a lot more calculated. Each fighter is going to be a lot more careful, just because each of them really want to win so badly, and because of that, I think the fight is actually going to go on like further than the last time, further than a third round, probably, in my opinion.
No, I think it's a good decision personally, but we can save that for our predictions.
Speaking of predictions,
we're top three.
Top three predictions. We all know it's part of the show. The top three predictions: 1 point for getting whoever wins, 2 points for guessing how they win. So we all know that last week we had a pretty decent card, and Nick actually lost. So we all know that this week's challenge is he has to drink a disgusting smoothie. We actually didn't tell him what's in the smoothie. We just told him. We gave him a couple ideas. He saw a couple of the ingredients, but he wasn't actually there when we were making it. But it was actually me and our third roommate. Actually, his name's Ryan, and he was the chef.
Smell that from here.
Yeah, dude, it was a brilliant smoothie. But anyway, we all know that last week he lost, so he's going to be drinking that. But before we actually get into that, right, we're going to have to do the fight predictions for this week's card. It's a big one. It's stacked. UFC 252. Top 3 fights. We're going to start off with...
JDS and Rosenstrike. Heavyweight bout.
Yeah. Personally, do you want to go first?
No, you got it. You got it.
I've got JDS.
By what?
I want to say decision, but I'm going to have to go JDS TKO.
I'm going to go JDS decision.
Why did you do that, bro?
I got dude JDS decision, bro.
I wanted to do that, but can I change my mind? No, I can't.
If you want, hey, if you want to, you can change your mind.
Okay, yeah, actually, I'm changing my mind. I'll go JDS decision as well.
Ripping me off. Okay.
Just because I feel like it's gonna be. I just don't see Rosenstrike knocking him out. I'm not convinced. But anyway, moving on. Vera and Omalley. Do you want to go first or shall I? I already know what I'm gonna say.
You're gonna say Omalley TKO.
I know, dude. I hate myself.
You're gonna say Omalley TKO.
I hate my life. Bro.
Yeah, dude. I'll go Vera decision.
Boo.
I'll go Vera decision.
Lame.
But now the one we all care about.
The one that we all care about.
The main event. Ugh.
I'm sorry. As much as I respect Stipe and he's the champion right now, but I gotta go with my man DC. And I gotta go DC by decision.
Dude, why you ripped me off, bro? That was me.
What? That was you by decision?
Yeah, and I was gonna.
Okay, you know what?
I was gonna take Omalley by TKO, but I switched up because of you.
You know what? Fine. You want to go DC decision? DC knockout. Done. That's it.
Done.
You happy with your picks?
Yeah, I'm happy.
No backing out.
No backing out.
Actually, the challenge for next week, we aren't gonna tell you. It's actually gonna be a surprise. So look out for that on our Instagram page. Just follow us, and we'll definitely be keeping you guys updated on what the next challenge is. But yeah, it's going to be a big one. Ryan's definitely going to be involved, so we want to keep it a surprise. But anyway, moving on to Nick's favorite part of the show.
Bro, should I take this mic off? Oh my god.
He's going to have to drink the smoothie right now. Ryan, come through, bro. We got Chef Ryan. Shout out RPC Strength. He's about to... Ooh.
Dude, what the fuck, dude? Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Dude, this is way worse than the cinnamon challenge. What the fuck?
Dude, can you bring the vomit bucket, the bin, just a little close so he doesn't have to... All right. All right, here we go. Anyway, before he drinks it...
Oh, shit. What the hell you put in there?
Before he drinks it, we're actually gonna show you like a preview of me and Ryan actually mixing up the smoothie, and we're gonna show you guys the ingredients. So don't worry about it. We'll actually show you. But I'm pretty sure there was a little bit of garlic in there. There was some tuna. There was some almond milk. A little bit of water. 2 raw eggs. Tomato sauce. Ketchup. Some red hot sauce. We got a little bit of grated cheese. Am I missing something? Did I say tuna?
Dude, it's chunky, bro.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. So got my boy Ryan here. Shout out RPC Strength. He's about to make the mixture, the smoothie for Nick. He's gonna drink tonight for losing the last week's challenge. So Ryan, hook it up, bro.
First ingredient.
What's that?
Ginger.
Oh, all right, okay, I like that. Oh, this is gonna be so nasty.
Second, tuna.
Oof. Oh, dude.
2 eggs, extra protein.
Okay, gotta keep the protein up. Dude, this is gonna be terrible.
Next,
cheese. That's that shredded cheese too.
2 ounces of ketchup. Pepper.
Ooh, that's some extra pepper there. What's that?
Garlic.
Oh, garlic. Oh, dude, no. Dude, I think you might die, bro.
Red hot.
I know Nick likes hot sauce, so. Whoa, slow mo, yeah. Gotta, what's.
Almond milk.
Oh. Come on, you gotta give him a chance. You know, that's to help him.
Top it off with some water.
Alright, alright. Alright, it's time for the magic. Freshly made. Alright, I think you should try to make it a bit chunky, so you know.
A little chunky?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get a little chunky.
But I think that should be good, right? No?
Yeah.
Do you want to add a little something more?
Yeah, look, let's
Add a little more ketchup.
Yeah.
Alright, just a little bit. Alright, that's good. Alright,
a little hot sauce.
a little hot sauce.
A little bit more.
Alright, it's done. The masterpiece is complete. Do you wanna bring it closer? Bring it in. Show the top view. Oh, yeah, yeah. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Shout out Ryan. Gonna start have to calling you like the chef or something. All right. Yep. He's gonna try drink as much of it as he can. Hopefully he finishes the cup and doesn't die. So Nick, whenever you're ready, bro, take it away. Take it away. Subscribers are waiting, mate. Honestly, I'm low-key hoping like you don't die, bro, or get sick. But
Dude,
anyway,
I'm gonna puke already.
Go ahead. Oh.
What the fuck is that? It's chunky.
Alright, give us some water. Oh, there's some juice. There's some juice.
Dude,
Don't, you don't have to finish it, bro. You don't have to finish. I'm a little worried. That's it. That's good. Don't die. Dude, please drink something.
Dude, is there like a napkin? Jesus
Dude,
Christ.
no, Nick, that's enough. That's enough, bro. That is enough. I'm cutting this off. It's done. Give it here. Give it here. No. No.
Dude,
No.
I'm gonna.
That's some ginger ale, bro. Some ginger ale. Have some of that. Dude, I gotta feel bad, but it is what it is. Thank you guys so much for shooting in. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry.
Fuck, dude.
You know what? We're gonna try and keep the challenges a little less challenging, to be honest, because obviously my boy here, he can't handle it. But I mean, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I think we're on about 50
Dude, I have like a
subscribers
little bit
right
of puke
now.
in there, I think.
I just want to say shout out to you guys. Keep following, keep liking, keep sharing,
Tommy.
keep commenting. Buddy, it's all right. It's okay, man. It's all right.
This is gonna be on the internet.
All right. I know, dude. It's going to be on the internet forever. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Peace out. Watch out for Combat Code Episode 5. And, yeah, we're going to keep giving you guys more content. And we hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you.
I'm good.
Are you okay, bro?
Huh? Yeah, I got